Link up with the gang, OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang, OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang, OG, I draw up the plate. Niggas don't know what to think. Thought I get money, you change. What you thought we was the same? Still stay away from them clones. Niggas better leave me alone. Talking about niggas as low. Run with niggas who don't know you. Whoa, I make that zagging when city to city. You niggas not hot in your state. If it was money to get a hit Henny, we get it and never complain. Same go for the gang, and we split it up all the same. I can't really eat, let's stay straight, cause we go way back in the day. My day ones from back in the day, they still hang around me today. You wanna come round us, you can't. I'm rolling up loud, it's great. But mama, she bad but complain, cause I'm too in love with my dreams. And I gotta get on the plane, and go get this money with Kenji. I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang.
I get the bag with the gang, taking that Zach to the bank. And it be all in my drink. You niggas is stupid, you think that should change? You not even hot in your gang. Ain't nothing even hot about your gang. You niggas be lying about same. Be posting them pictures of guns for the fame. Niggas just look at me different now. Say that's your man, but he a clown. Don't fuck around with the fuck arounds. Little nigga, you should cut it out. Me and my niggas take different routes. Punch a bitch nigga all in his mouth. Hold up my nigga, we different now. I need a Robert, it's different style. I get a check today, I spent it all tomorrow. I get a bitch today, she probably a foreign model. I get a check today, I spent it all tomorrow. I'm with my gang today, tomorrow never promise.
OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang.
Your attention, please. Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas.
Zach.
Thank you.
OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate, and then he go get the cake. Then we link up with the gang. OG, I draw up the plate. Niggas don't know what to think. Thought I get money, you change. What you thought we was the same? Still stay away from them clones. Niggas better leave me alone. Talking about niggas as low. Run with niggas who don't know you. Whoa, I make that zagging when city to city. You niggas not hot in your state. If it was money.
I think I'm cute, I know I'm sexy, I've got the look that drives the girls wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spines. I'm just a sexy boy, I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy, I'm not your boy toy. Let's get it. I make them hot, I make them shiver. They just get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk, they hear me talk. I make them feel like their God ain't real. I'm just a sexy boy, I'm not not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. That might flip though.
Hands off the merchandise. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Welcome everybody to a special edition of the Pocket Locker Podcast. I am your host with the most from the East Coast, and y'all already know.
Obama.
I am in airplane mode. Speaking of airplane mode, god damn it, gang, we have a very special edition for you. Not gonna be before you long. We're going to be linking up with the gang and gather this afternoon to watch us some playoff NFL football. But before we do that, we got to go ahead and look at this video, man. But let's go ahead and have our communion time so I can give out some pocket change. This one, we're going to go with our main man, Foy Vance, with Where Everybody Knows Your Name.
And he's going to play us out. Foy, you're going to play what to finish us up?
Do you know what? I don't know the name of this song, actually, but I know the song, and so will you.
Oh, I look forward to this. Foy Vance, take it away.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Well, all those nights when you got no lights and the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cowed by its tail. Your third fiancé didn't show. Well, sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and you're always glad they came. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Well, you get out of bed and the coffee's dead. The morning isn't looking bright. You shrink right off to Europe and he doesn't even write. Your girlfriend says she's not a girl. Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Boy, Vance. Most common word coming in by text, boy, is goosebumps. Believe it or not, we've had that repeatedly across the whole series. If you want to see Foy Vance's cheeky grin when he sang the line, "When you find your girlfriend is a guy," you can go on the website. We'll upload a video of.
All right, gang. Want to go ahead and get into it with you guys. Like I said, it won't be before you long. And also having a bit of an issue here. Need to restart one of the computers. And we're going to be watching the playoff games in Gather. So come link up with the gang and Gather. We are in the Bundy Ranch in the Pinochle Lounge, and that is where we will be this afternoon watching the game. And so, oh boy. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. It comes to us from Look at the Trees, who's really active in our chat every day. I want to thank you for all your support. Also want to thank Carrie Ann for sharing this video with us in Gather so that we could check it out. But I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. All right, let's get to it.
Hit that like or the dislike and hit the subscribe button. What is up, gang? It's Doomver. It's Look at the Trees. And we're going to get into a little more pastor blasting with this episode. We'll be dealing with this dude named Junior or something. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, gang. Everybody get right. Everybody get right. You gotta get in the mode now. If you ain't in the mode, you gotta get in the motherfucking airplane mode. This motherfucker's on the same tip we are, y'all. SIPS and RIPS. Cheers, gang. Everybody get your little drink on. Oh, man, this is too good. That's right. You got to give that bong some airtime. Yeah, that's right. That's how the real ones do. That's how the real. Now, see, a lot of y'all soft, like your Uncle Bobby's out there, your little closet stoners. I don't fuck with you closet stoners, you know? What they be doing? They be smoking their little bong before they do their show. Y'all know how they do. They take their little bong rips before they go live, or they be eating their little gummies, you know, after the show. You know, they stay real sober for YouTube, and then after the show, they have one of them gummies from. Y'all a bunch of closeted stoners. Okay, we don't get down like that. That's not who fills my heart with gladness, okay? The people who fill my heart with gladness, who know you got to get stoned and drink on camera or we do not believe you. You're closeted. You're not identifying yourself as one of us unless I see you getting ripped in front of me. That's right. That's how you're supposed to do it. And all of y'all that don't think you should get stoned on it because it's not efficient. People don't want to sit there and watch you rip a bunk. Shut up. Okay, I'm tired of all you freaking efficiency losers who act like you ain't got 2 minutes to spare. You don't do shit but watch YouTube videos all day, but now all of a sudden the YouTube video is supposed to be precious with your motherfucking time. Like you mad. I don't like so-and-so's intro. His intro is 60 seconds long. Did anybody tell themselves 10 seconds? The algorithm says your intro should be no longer than 10 seconds. Some of y'all crazy. That's right, get that sip in there. Little caffeine, little juice.
Jesus. Looks like Dennis Prager and John Goodman's test tube baby made it out of the incubator.
Uh-oh, what did Jenna do?
That the mark of a faithful, spirit-filled believer is not what happens to him, but how he views what happens to him.
It's not what happens to him, it's how he views what happens to him. So in other words, it's not what happens to you, it's how you spin it to fit your narrative. It's how you spin it to make it say what you want it to say. It's so you can say, instead of having a bad time, you can spin it to say, oh, well, the Lord was just testing me, and I passed that test, and the Lord is going to bless me for it.
Periodically fall into three problems of the wrong view.
100%.
His view was too inward.
His view was too inward. Word salad, bullshit.
Nah, his view was too N-word. You know these racist motherfuckers.
That's what I heard too. God damn.
Oh, what's up, AR, man? Glad you. I'm glad you were listening.
And he's talking about a Bible character that we don't even know if it existed. And he's speculating on what that supposed character's fucking worldview was.
Work together for good to them that love God. Them.
Y'all, this is so good. Y'all gotta subscribe, man. Look at the trees is at, I think, 78 subscribers, y'all. So we gotta be part of that first 100. Get over there. I want you to sign in with your account, your second account, your sock puppet account, your secondary sock puppet account, all that shit.
So on one side, Jacob saw his problems as me problems. Paul saw his problems as them problems.
Jacob saw his problems as me problems. Paul saw his problems as their problems.
Yes, it does, and I believe it's a divine.
Doesn't that seem a little fucking weird, like kind of bullshitty? Like it seems like you would have a mixture of both of those. You wouldn't just go black or white, one or the other. It's all my problems or it's all their fucking problems. Like if you're thinking it's all their problem and it's never your problem, that makes you like a fucking narcissist or a fucking psychopath or some shit, right?
By the same comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God. Now listen. And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation.
Also pay attention to the manner how this dude speaks, his cadence.
Which we also suffer.
And God said, you shall do these things.
Did you hear what Paul
and
said?
then he does these pauses. He lulls you into this cadence. And he keeps doing this cadence. And he talks like this. And it's that southern twang, and he tells you this story, and he's just folksy, and it keeps y'all lulled into listening to what he's saying, even though it's all a bunch of horse shit.
Now, if you buy in to what I'm selling you, you understand that this here is some good shit. No, look at the trees, man. This analysis is perfect, and I love the levels, breaking down the horse shit that they're saying, but also, how their delivery functions so critically in their, their whole MO. My grandfather reminds me a lot of this. He's, doesn't have the Southern thing going, but it's very Southern influence. He's got the Pentecostal, kind of East Coast drawl, and, the pace is a little bit accelerated, but he's just, and the Lord, he said, I'm coming at you. And it's just, and it's like real animated. It's like it's almost like a wrestling promo or something with the way the emotions come up. But this is really important. And this is something that is, if you watch a Kent Hovind, this is really an important part of how Kent Hovind builds and maintains such a cult following. He does spend a lot of time focused on his delivery. He spends a lot of effort dumbing things down. And then he kind of ties his folksy delivery of his preaching to a sort of folksy dismissal of, evolution and sort of the things that he's against, right? Once he, draws you in with his, Southern fried preacher charm and delivery, he can kind of use that to just literally laugh off, things he doesn't want you to associate with. So, yeah, really appreciate that analysis here. Really funny.
And the Christian life is the result of somebody's trouble. Look at the songs we sing. How many songs do we sing that have been monumental blessings to us? And you
realize that songs and music are just something somebody made up, right? Like your Bible. Like somebody just made that shit up. That's how music is made. That's what's awesome about music, is somebody picks up an instrument and they make a song with it. They made it up, like your Bible.
A blessing to the body of Christ in general. That's been a wonderful lesson that I've learned in my life.
Oh, the eggplant.
That if I will look at my problems not with an inward look, but an outward look.
Not with an inward look, but with an outward look.
I'll show you a second thing about Jacob.
Once again, just spin things until you like them. Just spin the narrative until it makes you feel good inside. Just spin life's occurrences and reality, twist it all around until you can cram it into a little package and put it into your little Jesus box and call it a blessing.
I had that illustrated to me this week.
And this is something that I kind of noticed going on sort of in our contemporary space, really with Rebecca Davis's brother. If you watch the conversation Rebecca Davis had with her brother, Science versus Religion on Bread of Life or whatever. Oh, she deleted it. I just remember she pulled that shit down because it was so bad. All right. But I really felt like her brother was basically just spinning stuff. He was just taking what he liked about science, what he liked about religion, feeling the warm and fuzzies, wrapping it all up in a, man, isn't it great that we can just say yes to everything? And then when it came to describing his beliefs, it was like he was just writing a song. He would just say, I think this, and he would just wing it. Like, just literally just on the spot come up with a rationalization for his beliefs. And it was dog shit. And then at the same time, he really like came out with some weird shit towards atheism, like some weird kind of, oh, you guys wouldn't be so, maybe you guys should have a family and settle down. You'll get to chill out. You won't be so angry one day, right? And it's this weird thing where because these people allow them to spin themselves in a tizzy, they literally do there's no hate in the world like Christian love thing, where they say yes to everything. It's all lovely. They love the science. They love God. It's all wonderful. They really think that they've worked over the room in terms of, you know, beneficence and goodwill. We're all just feeling the love too. And then they just say some hateful ass shit right in front of you with the smiley face. Some shit that really, you know, not like the motherfucker knows us, so it's really just coming off some crazy shit. Like, but this is the thing. It's like, because this is what's modeled for them, as this is what leadership looks like to them, the world I think that a lot of believers live in is all about spin. And I don't think that point can be stated enough, because that's what I'm noticing lately. It's all a word game to them. It's all about, what do I say? What's the right argument? Uncle Bobby talks about, you know, whatever, they'll do whatever to be the last one standing in a debate. But what the fuck does that matter? Like, that, a lot of this, I don't want to say we're all wasting our time, because there's you know, I think we're doing a lot of good out here. But there are certain conversations and certain types of personalities that I'm realizing they're not fruitful. Because if your mentality is just to be the last one standing at the end of the debate, then why are we having a conversation? At some point, we're supposed to want to change. We're supposed to want to take in new information. And so you should be wanting to listen to people. Oh shit, someone just schooled me, let me switch it on up. But we don't do that. Instead, we just keep asking ourselves, well, what do I say to make me look good? What do I say so that so I can defend my side? And I don't think we should overlook the fact that that behavior is being modeled from the fucking pulpit.
I preached on Tuesday at the Alabama State Evangelism Conference over in Dothan, Alabama.
And I bet that wasn't at all just full of fat, old, crusty, white, bigoted fucking shitbags. I bet that wasn't the case at all.
And he had these two little cards in his hand, these little colored cards. And many of you have seen this analogy of the gospel, and you perhaps
fucking spit it out, Junior. That made me come over there and knock the fucking molasses out of your voice, you fucking southern hillbilly motherfucker.
And he held those two cards up to me.
I love it.
Said, Brother Junior, which one of those cards?
Yeah, YouTube Punk, I agree about the iceberg. It's a great image.
I thought he must think I'm some kind of fool.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Got any sense in the world can take one look at that and see that blue card's a full inch longer than that pink card. I said the blue card's an inch longer than the pink card. And all of a sudden,
oh, son of a bitch. Hold on, I gotta take this.
oh me. Jerry?
Remember when he was really turned out due to a phone call? Like,
quote Uncle Bobby, hashtag unprofessional.
Hashtag
turn your fucking phone off, Junior.
There you go. Jesus is calling.
Thank you, thank you.
Jesus,
I didn't think it was that funny, but thank you, thank you.
Tell him what you want.
Thank you. Seriously, you guys are too easy. You're an easy crowd.
But
like,
look,
for real.
but
This is
look,
what happens when you're not allowed to cuss or look at a titty or some shit.
Yeah, that's, yes, look at the trees. Yes, exactly. Like, it's really fucked up, because that's some seriously culty shit. Number one, there's just nothing charismatic about the person in front of us. Number two, he, you know, other than the fucking delivery, blase, and the glavinoids. And then number two, it's a fucking phone ringing. But they are falling out like Dave Chappelle has just fucking descended and dropped some fucking new fire on them. Like, they acting like this nigga's Richard Pryor. And I do love a funny pastor. And, you know, like I think Joel Osteen, for instance, does usually a pretty good job of starting his sermons with a decent pastor joke or two. But it really speaks to a bigger problem. And I guess the way I kind of want to think about it right now is obviously it's a problem of heaping all this esteem onto these thoroughly unqualified preachers who have expertise in nothing. But two, it really models for other people in the audience that this is how you have this tremendous character or sway over people. You're called by God, you become the man of God, and then it's like every fucking thing out your mouth is touched. And then that just gets reinforced in this bullshit feedback loop because everybody feels obligated to laugh themselves out of their pants every time something remotely comical happens around the pastor. In this case, something as mundane as his phone ringing in the middle of service. And then obviously there's a time difference. So we probably wouldn't treat it quite the same way now, you would hope. But yeah, they literally treated that like he just landed some fucking comedy gold, and all that happened was his phone rang. Like, weird.
I've been coming to this conference a long time, but I never had anything happen to me like that.
All right, straighten up, Junior. It was a fucking phone ringing in the middle of your bullshit sermon. It was
survival-related
content. Calm.
I noticed the knife. Look at trees. Do you have a separate channel for that, or is it on this channel? Yeah, go ahead and drop a link if you have another channel.
Your titty.
What was I talking about? I don't know if y'all...
Let me help you. You were lying to all them white people right there and those 4 black people in the back.
Cards.
Those 4 black people in the back.
I hate those things.
Those 4 self-hating black
well,
people.
Well, he had this blue card in this hand and this pink card in this hand. And I said, why, man, anybody look at that blue card and see it's an inch longer than the pink card. And all of a sudden, he just switched hands, and right before my eyes, that pink card became an inch longer than that blue card. I said, how in the world did you do that? I want to learn that trick. And he just switched them again.
All right, asshole, we get it. You saw a fucking magic trick. It's a magic trick.
Said,
it was probably an optical illusion. One was probably kind of curved one way and blah, 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 and you put them beside each other and one looks longer than the other. It's an old fucking magic trick. Fuck, gang, I'm fucking cutting it off there. Let's save this
Pause
fucking
the tape, end the tape,
John
burn the
Goodman
tape.
on fucking Righteous Gemstones knockoff looking motherfucker. Let's save some more of him for another day, and I'll end it like I always do, with a rip and a sip.
Nice. Rip and a sip, baby.
Peace out, gang.
Fuck yeah, rip and a sip, baby. Oh, man. Honestly, I don't even know what to tell you, man. Carrie Ann dropped it on us, and we just had to check it out. Oh, I know, I'm all types of fucked up because I got Gather going on this other computer. Great. No, what a mistake. What a L. But yeah, that's how we get down around here, right? A little bit of substances and a little bit of substance. Just felt like the commentary was really spot on. Loved the vibe, the attitude, the vileness, you know, the intense levels of profanity. I forget what Chris said about Uncle Bobby's video. He said you curse, but he said something about the way he curses. Like, it's like every other word is a curse. That's how I need my shit, all right? Real fucking strong with the profanity. Profanity loving, profanity forward, you know? That's how it is. And a little rip, little sip, But yeah, that was fun. And, we need more, I think, counter apologists like that out here. More people that are fun, that are entertaining, that have their own vibe, their own way of doing things. I think our community feels a little dry to me a lot of times. It goes from it goes from dry to dumpster fire with nothing in between, right? It's like most shit's just milquetoast dry, like way too academic, or let's sit around philosophizing or critiquing the Bible, but at the same time you just end up in Bible or philosophy class as some fucking atheists. It's a little weird after a while, and then you get these fucking dumpster fires where everybody's fucking yelling at each other and all this other shit, and they could be fun for a time, but they don't really go anywhere. You're not really getting at anything, mostly dealing with a bunch of trolls out here. So yeah, there's a few of these channels that I'm definitely vibing with, because they're more on the same type of tip that we are, that we have something to say, but at the same time we need to have some fun, some entertainment, some laughs, and link up with the gang, build some community. So look, we are it's 4:30, which means it's time for the game to start. So we're gonna jump into Gather. Come join us at Bundy Ranch. We're gonna watch some playoff football. I'm gonna keep working on I'm still working on the renovation. We're in the midst of a studio upgrade, a studio little makeover here, So I gotta keep at it, man. Been doing a lot of the dirty work, man. I'm dealing with a lot of these cables. There's so much cabling to make all this studio work. So I've got to resituate the cabling and situate the new. Cliff came over Wednesday. We got the 75-inch screen up. It looks incredible. We got to get it in position. Got a bunch of shit to move around. The wheel needs to come in. So we're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. But yeah, come link up with us and Gather. Look at the trees, man. Incredible, incredible stuff. Great channel. Really, really so glad that we found you. Really grateful for all your support. Thanks for taking on Gather with the rest of the gang, and definitely going to be following along with your content and your shows. And keep at it, homie. I hope that you're doing this for as long as it's fun to you. They really, really enjoyed it. Had us all laughing, and quite frankly, just brought up some really good points too. So you gotta have that. You gotta have both in my eyes. You gotta be fun, but you gotta actually be good at this. And Look at the Trees is definitely actually really good at this. So appreciate that. Thanks again to Carrie Ann for the recommendation. And come link up with us and Gather. We'll see you next time. In the name of the Darwin, the Dawkins, and the Christopher Hitchens, science bless you all. Poof!
Zach? Why she wanna leave me alone? Saying all I do is wrong. No rights when they been left turns. Playing her, she gotta let it burn. Saying that the hell's not a home. Sunshine cause you heard it all before. Sometimes she don't wanna be alone. Most times she don't want me gone. She don't know I try my all. She don't know I sprung in the summer, but I'm going in the winter, so we good to the fall. Remember how I told you I get it and I win. Now I'm got it, you ain't answer my call. Wonder if I've been moving too strong. Maybe I just been moving too balls. Really hate when the feeling get lost. Nowadays she just dodge my calls. In the game throwing laws like Paul. Young legend Miss John like Wall. And I wish you never met like Carl. Dick game lay it down like law. Made plans but you canceled them all. I was just trying to splurge in the mall. Now I'm home stacking bread till you call.
It's time to roll. She tryna slide. We smoking Zah. Stop acting shy. Cause you a demon when I get between your thighs, girl. You like my rib, you know I need you by my side, girl. It's time to roll. She tryna ride. We smoking. Stop acting shy. Cause you a demon when I get between your thighs, girl. You like my rib, you know I need you by my side, girl.
We smoking that side.